Hello, in this video we will see about the design of microstrip patch antenna. Let us start the design from the substrate. To draw the substrate, I'll be taking a box. This is the three-dimensional structure. The cursor movement will show you the position. So look at the cursor movement, the black dot, and here it is showing it as X, Y, Z. So when I'm moving the cursor in the tab X, Y, Z, the values will be changing. So let's start the starting position of the box as origin. From the origin, I will draw it. So randomly, I'll select your X, Y, Z. I'm not changing the dimensions of the box. The dimensions of the box is changed in this manner. Click on the create box. So here the position is given as 0, 0, 0. Randomly, I'll draw the design. So let's take X size of this as 30 and the Y size as 40. Z size meant for the thickness of the substrate. The thickness of FR4 substrate is available in two things, 1.6 mm and 0.8 mm. This is commercially available substrate. So I'll be selecting the same FR4 substrate here. So let us take the thickness of the substrate as 1.6 mm. Now give it as OK. So this dimensions are larger now, so it does not fit into the screen. This can be fit into the screen using this fit all. So the orientation is in like a three-dimensional view. I'll be making this as top orientation so that it will be easier for me to do the calculations. Right. So this is the horizontal dimension is given as y. So let's change the xy dimensions of the box. So my intention is to give vertical dimension as high and horizontal dimension as less. So I'm drawing this rectangle in this way. So let it be taking it as a 40, 30 and a fit all. So now this is the first step what I have drawn. I have not give the name for the material. Material is let it be vacuum. Later we will be assigning material to all the boxes, all the structures. And now I have drawn the substrate using the box. And the next one is ground plane. So to draw the ground plane is a very thin surface. So let it be a rectangular sheet. So I'll start from the same position. Ground plane I'll be drawing it at the back of the substrate. So let it be in the 0, 0, 0. The same position, the same dimension I have drawn the rectangle. So now I'll change the dimensions or check for the dimensions. Create rectangle. The position is started at the same way. X size is 40 and Y size is 30. It's perfect. So I'll keep as it is. Give it as OK. This is the ground. So I'll change the name for my identification. This rectangle, I'll double click on this. I'll be changing the name as ground. This is for our identification. And this box is named as a substrate. Now I need to draw the patch. The ground is on the bottom side of the substrate and patch will be on the top side of the substrate. So let us draw the patch. This is my rectangular patch. So here I'll be taking the rectangular patch, rectangular size. I have not drawn the dimensions of the rectangular patch as per the calculations. So just roughly we will draw the dimensions. So I'll change it as it's like a square. It starts from x is equal to 6 and and y is equal to 6 and z is equal to 0. But z should be 1.6 because on the top of the substrate I am drawing the patch. In the bottom, x is equal, z is 0 means it denotes the bottom of the substrate. In the bottom of the substrate, I already had a ground plane. So randomly I have selected it as 18 and 18. Let us change this as something like 23. Sorry, x size is 18 and y 19. Y size is 24. It is okay. Positions I need to do the change to accommodate this size. Let us start from 4.8, 4.8. So that's how you can adjust all the dimensions and other things. I'll be adjusting the dimensions. I'll change the y sizes something around to 22. Maybe suits well. Okay, 21.5. Okay, now let us draw the feed. Feed of the this is the rectangular microstrip antenna. This has to be connected to the coaxial line in a number of ways. The cable can be connected to the rectangular patch antenna in number of ways. One kind of the feed is microstrip line feed. So I'll be drawing the microstrip line, which is the where the line is going to connect the rectangular patch and the coax cable. So for this also I'll be taking the same rectangle and I'll this now when I am changing the position, the shape of the cursor is changing. Here it is like a rhombus, and in the center I'll be getting it as like what it is a triangle. So just for my observation, that is to draw it easily, I'll be starting from the center because at the center I have to feed, but I'll maintaining some thickness, right? So let us take the maintain thickness or the width of the line as 3 mm. But now I have started from center, so later I'll be giving the adjustment as 1.5 mm in the left. I'll be changing it, right? So now this is my feed. So I have fixed the position, but when I'm changing this, what happens? My cursor that is here the cursor movement shows that changes in the dx, dy, dz. Now I have to maintain this till the center, that is still the edge of the rectangular patch antenna, right? So let it be like this. So I have drawn the rectangle, right? It exactly touches this one, the edge of the substrate. So now let us check this dimensions. So the position is started from 23.8. So let us change this. That is, I'll be giving minus 1.5 because exactly at the center I have started this, and I'm going to maintain the width as 3 mm. So the x I will be sorry, the y I will be changing from I'll be taking the deviation in the y side, in the horizontal side, as minus 1.5. So now you can see the difference when I am applying this minus 1.5. This rectangle will slightly move towards the left. So x size is 16.2. Let it be as it is, and y size I'll be making it as 3 mm. 3 mm width. Now I'll give OK. See, I think you can see the changes. The width is already 1.2. Now I'm making it as 3 mm, and this